What is up, guys? Welcome to the grand finals of the Double Adapt Tournament. I'm Doland, joined by the one, the only, Zach. Zach, are you ready?
I think I am.
Because I certainly am not. But I'm here anyway.
I certainly hope I'm ready.
We started with 48 teams, and we have boiled down to the final two here in the grand final, competing for all the marbles, for the badge, for everything. You know it's going down.
Yep, our grand finals match is Trust Me I'm Korean versus Just for Fun.
And trust me, this match is not just for fun.
It most certainly isn't. It's for a badge.
It's for a badge, ladies and gentlemen. Badges win. Oh my goodness. It's 4 a.m. for me, so trying to process everything at the moment. I don't know how long you've been up for, Zach, but
a while.
It's just we are here, and we're probably gonna miss a lot of stuff, but hey, we're the only ones available, so this is what you get.
I'll give it my all.
I will give it my all. Sounds like a shitty anime reference.
It probably is, and I just don't know it.
Yeah. But anyway. Oh dear. I hate it when my attorney-client just doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Alright then. It certainly has been a long tournament. Seems like we started this tournament about 5 years ago. It's finally ending.
It doesn't feel near that long for me, honestly.
Feels like an eternity for me.
Probably because I covered so few matches.
That's true. I played in the tournament, so yeah, it was pretty much an eternity. We got eliminated like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, that's fun.
And that was like quarterfinals. And we just didn't even show up. So yeah. Oh, come on, Teddy Client. I was not prepared for this. I was definitely not prepared for this.
Yeah, you did a good job of showing that.
Yeah. Just... It was fine though, right before, about 4 hours ago. I booted it up and everything and it's fine. Just my luck though, you know.
Looks like teams are picking their warm-ups right now.
Oh. Good. Gonna get it started.
And it looks like our first one is going to be Shinchoku do Dasuka.
Well, that is a series of words that I cannot pronounce correctly.
I don't like trying to, but I do it anyways.
But yeah, I was gonna say, you did.
I do a lot of things I don't like to do.
I mean, you're playing Osu. I tried to stop a long time ago. I just can't.
Forget you're here forever.
Right? Pretty much. Pretty much. So, they're going to get started on the first warm-up. So, Zach, you've looked at the map pool. Somewhat. You've tested a few of the hidden maps. Kind of. So, what are you expecting, really, from these maps? How do you think these players are going to handle the map pool?
I honestly have no idea because the maps are very, very hard.
Yeah. One thing I noticed when I looked at it.
Oh, here goes the first warm-up.
About time. I am being told what to say by Sarton. And it's 4 a.m. Please help.
Yeah, judging by last week's match, it's looking like Just for Fun is gonna do a little less good than Trust Me, I'm Korean.
I love how you use the exact wording, too.
No, that's not the exact wording. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, wait, the exact wording here is far worse. Oh my gosh.
Motion is doing really well right now on this.
He is #1 in the world, I believe.
Okay, I thought he was gonna hit that. And the first warm-up goes to Trust Me, I'm Korean. Oh boy. The second warm-up. We're getting some memes in here.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright, looks like this is about to finally get started.
I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's the number. Fight, that's the wrong number.
where'd you find this?
Not really sure what's going on in here. Oh, okay, we're getting started now.
I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's the number. Fight, that's the wrong number.
Just hearing this song makes it hard for me to have any coherent thought whatsoever. I was wondering why Just for Fun had such a lead, and then I suddenly noticed that Hyper has relaxed mod. Alright, now with the warm-ups over, we can move on to the actual match. And that's a score from Motion. Alright, and we have our rolls in. Spectator rolled a 60, while Hyper W7 rolled 34 points, which means Just for Fun wins the roll.
I broke up with my ex-girl.
Alright, so we're waiting for Trust Me I'm Korean to make their first ban. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce the map that they banned first. So I'll just say it's the AR8 hidden one because I can't pronounce that. I'm sorry, guys. Alright, we have Just for Fun banning Dr. Wily's Castle, which isn't that in double time?
I broke up with my ex-girl. Here's the number. Fight, that's the wrong number.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Alright, and it looks like the second ban from Trust Me I'm Korean was Raver's Fantasy,
I broke up with my ex-girl.
which is also in the hidden pool.
That's the wrong number.
There's your song change, chat. Bring the madness. Okay, I had a little bit of trouble keeping up with it, but it seems like the last ban from Just for Fun is going to be Polygon in the Nomad pool. And the first map that we are going to be playing in this best of 13 grand finals match is Calamine Fortune.
You are an idiot.
Damn!
What a wonderful start. I never actually listened to this whole song, and I'm very disappointed in my life right now.
Check it out.
Legendary shitposter.
So, seemingly Donald's having some issues with his tournament client, so I'm gonna take over for yours truly. Hi Zach, how you doing?
I think issues is a bit of an understatement.
Sorry?
I think issues for Dolan is a bit of an
A
understatement.
little bit, yeah. Well, at least we have a fix, or at least somewhat of a fix now. That would be me. Beautiful. But yeah.
You are an idiot.
Yes, we have Overlord Sarton taking over.
Oh my, streaming and commentating at the same time once again. That one thing I wanted to prevent in life from happening, but here we are. Getting started with Calamine Fortune.
You do it so well, though.
Oh. I mean, it's not 5 AM for me. MJJ with the first miss there.
Yeah.
He's actually struggling with this map. I mean, it's a pretty fast-paced one. MJJ is not like the fastest player in this lobby.
Yeah, and a miss from Spectator, too.
You're ahead of me then. Oh my.
Oh.
Everything is going wrong. But yeah, early lead to Trust Me I'm Korean already. As we get into the first tranquil parts. Actually, quite a significant score difference here of about 80,000. And it's not helping out as MJJ is missing once again for Just for Fun. Whereas Hyper and Motion are cruising through this map, no problems. Oh, what? What?
Yeah, I wouldn't say they're cruising through anymore.
Who am I kidding? Spectator is finding misses to so it's going to level out actually. And seemingly Just for Fun is actually struggling more than Trust Me I'm Korean, and quite a whole lot more. But that's very much logical as this is very intense. These stairs are not easy by any means.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that gap in score is getting any smaller as we are getting into the last fourth of the map.
Definitely not. I mean, it's pretty difficult to even plate walk these days. And as you can see, even MJ isn't quite too proficient to be able to do those. Score gap is humongous at this point. Getting around 300,000, and there's almost no way for Just For Fun to make a comeback here. I mean, a fail could help out a lot here. And it's very much possible with this density, but it's not happening as Motion and Hyper are still holding on to that lead. Even though slightly decreased from what we saw a bit ago. And there you have a first point going to Trust Me, I'm Korean. Not quite the best performances across the board though. Definitely nothing close to NFC. But as you can see, Trust Me, I'm Korean with the combo advantage for most of the map, having a way higher combo than Spectator and MJJ. Not that it matters too much with the Score V2 meta, but after all, it's got to give you more of the max score for every single note you catch in the end, after all. As you can see, 250,000 points of difference.
Yeah, that's a pretty big difference for Score V2, especially when it's a 2v2.
Yeah, definitely. Just for fun, we'll probably have to bolster their aspirations in this match just a little bit to be able to pull off a double win here to win this grand final, as they come out of the losers bracket, meaning that if they even would win this first match, they would still have to play a secondary match and win that one as well to take the title.
Yeah, I definitely would not want to be in that position right now. Alright, it looks like our second pick is going to be Firestorm. Picked by Just For Fun.
Hopefully they can find the first point on this map. I mean, the first pick was from Trust Me, I'm Korean. So it's not that drastic that they've lost this one. But they'll have to pull up already from this point on forward. Since this is a best of 30 match, you need to win a lot of maps. You can't really permit yourself to lose twice in a row, as it's going to be very difficult to climb all the way back up again. Probably going to have to change the commentator's name's tag as well, so I'm going to do that real quick. There we go. Great streamer. Oh-ho!
The legend himself.
Without a tournament chat, but hey, what can you do? I mean, I'm hoping for the tournament client overall sometime soon. But yeah, getting started with Firestorm, then hopefully Zach and I will be synchronized this time around.
That'd be nice.
That would be amazing. Yeah, I mean, you probably didn't tweak anything with your Tourney client's CFG folder, so I assume.
Last I checked.
But yeah, they're on 75 combo, 80 now for me. Hyper and
I'm ahead by just maybe like 10 combo. It's not a big deal.
That's unfortunate, but yeah, what can you do? Actually, everybody missing so far except for Spectator. This is the Eno version of Firestorm, by the way, not the Minato Yukino one, so it's not as dense and crazy as that map.
Yeah,
But it's pretty tricky.
Combo now, he's got that max score.
Oh, MJJ with a very unfortunate misstep as well as...
And then he just failed!
Yeah, it's not helping out at all. As you can see, immediately the score difference goes to Trust Me, I'm Korean by quite the margin of about 60,000 points.
Although it looks like Line almost failed there right before that break.
I mean, he's pretty much in the same boat as Spectator. Hyper now the only one actually with a consecutive combo, helping out his team quite a lot here.
Yeah, he's helping carry it.
Let's see how they snap in the end of the map. I mean, a fail could be very much detrimental, of course.
And it's very possible on a map like this.
Exactly. Just for Fun is not able to pull up again though. MJJ is finding constant misses. Lion and Hyper are holding on to their combos quite nicely. Light is gonna drop it, they're almost failing.
Oh,
Very close to the failing.
it failed, but he's revived now.
I mean, he was at like 10% HP, so he didn't quite fail, but that was really close. He probably scared the living crap out of him. He does fail now, however, as we approach the end of the map. Is he gonna be able to revive? Yes, he will.
MJJ also having some trouble.
Yeah, it's not helping out at all. MJJ.
They all hold on, but it is still another point for Trust Me, I'm Korean.
Hyper though, with that singular miss. What a
And that was
performance.
right at the beginning.
Exactly. What a performance. This guy's showing off everything that he's got today. Spectator also doing very nice with only 9 misses. He just had this very big drop somewhere 1/3 into the map, which probably caused like 8 out of the 9 misses. But again, what are you gonna do against such an Hyper W7 in this grand final? MJJ wasn't quite able to keep up though. Looking at his score, it's not even over 600k. And Just for Fun might have to tweak their tactic approaching Trust Me I'm Korean from this point on. Hidden seemingly isn't working.
Alright, the next pick is gonna go to Trust Me, I'm Korean, and it looks like they have not picked anything yet.
As we wait for Trust Me I'm Korean's next pick, I mean, they don't have to be careful here. They can go full out, pick some tricky stuff, as they're already 2 points in the lead. I mean, they can permit to lose the map now, experiment a little bit with Just for Fun. As they still have about 5 points to take, right? It's good to experiment a little bit in this scenario. This is the first time both of these teams are playing the map pool, as a matter of fact. This is like a completely different one from the ones we saw in the final. And, you know, being tactically prepared is always a good thing in this scenario. It's still a battle that you are fighting for, so you might just want to pull out all guns that you have.
Yeah, like a lot of people would still want to just play it as safe as possible.
Most of them would, yeah. I would see Just for Fun just be really safe now. I'm going for stuff that isn't the normal bracket instead of going for hidden picks here. Maybe some easier double time picks too.
I would expect Just for Fun to play Just for Fun.
Wow, that was really, really bad. I'm
know,
telling you. God. Mario Paint, of all things, is going to be the next pick.
Yeah, that's gonna be the next pick.
Azrael in chat saying the worst map is coming. At least he agrees to it. Nah, I like this one. This is like one of the more fun maps from Azrael, in my opinion. Pretty high pace. It's not as fast as Calamameme, I would say. But at this stage of the tournament, with these kind of players, first you're going to be just a wreck when it comes to nerves, right? Because Just for Fun is now trailing behind by 2 points. They're going to be really nervous. Trust me, I'm Korean. They're going to fight for a badge too. I mean, that invokes nerves as well, so that might affect the gameplay too. And misses in this map are going to be very detrimental, because this is like really high level again. You have top players playing here. You have the number 1, number 3, other top 20 people. So, got to be careful.
But with the players we have doing this, I don't expect to see too many misses, although if they do miss, they could very easily fail at the exact same moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to imply here. Like, I'm feeling as if one of the players misses, when they miss at least, that they're going to drop a lot of notes.
Yeah, on a map like this, it is very hard to recover.
There's some streamy parts, but most of them are placed at the very beginning of the map, so I can't save your ass at the end of the map if that were to happen. It's more jump intensive towards the Spectator, missing as the first person here. Hyper motion, still holding on to full combos as well as MJJ.
Another miss from Spectator.
Early struggles are not helping out, as this is not like the lengthiest map of the map by any means.
Actually, it might be the shortest, if not one of.
It's around TV size, so I'm suspecting this to be like one or like in the first or second place of shortest maps of this map pool. MJJ's holding on very nicely to his S, but Motion and Hype are tanking it right now.
Yes. Oh, and there we have the first miss from MJJ and Hyper as well.
It's gonna level out, but Motion is still holding on to combo, so it's no way for Just for Fun to be able to make a comeback here. Spectator is over the 200 mark at last, but the damage has already been done, I think.
And not anymore.
Thank you, Sarton. Good job.
Good job, Sarton.
And there you have it. Another win for Trust Me I'm Korean. This was their pick. About 250k of difference. But look at Motion and Hyper. Just look at this scores. What can you do? Motion with the SS. Hyper, a singular miss. No drop of misses either. Spectator wasn't able to keep up with this map pretty much. MJJ did fine. But again, even if Trust Me I'm Korean had Hyper playing in both sockets, they would have still won by quite a big margin too at that. So Just for Fun is very much struggling with this match, as I had anticipated, honestly, beforehand.
I mean, it's so hard to compete against two of the best players in the world.
I mean, they're almost literally the two best players in the world, right? It's just that Dusk is still at the secondary place of the leaderboard, but Hyper and Motion being first and third in the leaderboards currently. I mean, that's a pretty scary thought. Even if you're like top 20.
I mean, there's a pretty big difference between rank 20 and rank 1.
Yeah, that is true. Definitely. And hello, Vince Raspberries and Fab Ninja. Welcome to the stream, by the way, everybody. We are at about 34 viewers. Glad to see that, as this is going to be the final match of DAT. Logically, being the grand final, but... And as you can see in the title, there's going to be a special announcement at the end as well. So, stay tuned for that too. Don't go anywhere as this match finishes. It's only a short announcement, so don't you worry about it. But I think a lot of you are interested to see what it is.
Yeah.
I'm actually fairly certain.
They'll want to see it.
Sorry?
I think they'll all want to see that.
Yeah. Because I wasn't expecting to commentate, I haven't filled my bottle of water, and I'm dying now, but I'll try and survive. It'll be alright.
Yeah, just for fun, picking absurd gaff.
Which is, again, a hidden pick, though.
Yeah, this is actually the last available hidden map.
Is that a smart move, though? Looking at how they played in the previous hidden pick, I wouldn't be too confident if I was playing in their shoes.
Probably what they feel most confident at playing, except it's just whatever they pick. They're just fighting an uphill battle.
I was looking at Diabolica maybe being like the next pick for Just for Fun, but seemingly not. I mean, that looks like a very safe pick for MDJ and Spectator in their playstyles especially. But alright, going with Hidden again. I mean, I assume that these players have all practiced the map pool and know what they are doing.
I'd certainly hope so.
I mean, the badge is pretty cool. In my opinion, it looks better than the AXS badge we gave out earlier this year, so... I would do your best. getting into that second map then. A second? What am I talking about? Fourth map already. Second map from Just for Fun, I wanted to say there.
Silly certain.
Oh my. It's like 5 AM over here. First place is from Motion there. So maybe this one is going to pay off in the end. We'll have to wait and see. Spectator's going to follow up.
Yeah, I see a lot of misses coming up.
I mean, it's still pretty much leveled out at this point. There's no significant score difference here. Hyper within the miss is actually going to give it back to Just for Fun for the time being.
Yeah, they have the lead, but with Motion holding that 200 plus combo.
Oh
And
my.
JJ also reaching 200.
I mean, the score difference is very minimal currently. This could go
Yeah,
either
but
way.
another miss from Hyper is going to help increase, like,
It's going to increase the score difference, yeah.
Yeah.
Just a
I
bit.
can't speak anymore.
You're a native!
Oh, and... Oh, no.
What an unfortunate miss for MJJ. Spectator followed it up. It's Trust Me, I'm Korean taking up the lead easily now.
And they're... Oh. Everyone
They're not
missing
holding
though.
onto it. I mean, we're only halfway into the map, like a little over halfway, so Just for Fun has the opportunity still inside to take over the lead as they do right now, and this is
Oh, it's just going back and forth.
ridiculously close.
Both teams are struggling so much right now.
Their equal combo and the score difference is just 6,000. And they drop,
then they all miss at the same time.
yeah, they drop simultaneously every single time. It's Just for Fun taking up more misses currently, but there's still space left for them to be able to make a comeback, and there's MJJ pulling off a nice combo as Hyper and Motion miss. This might be the thing they need. Spectator missing at the end, though. Is it gonna happen?
And it's not gonna
it's
happen.
not gonna happen.
That one was actually very close.
It's pretty unfortunate that somebody's like sleeping next door here. I would love to scream and shout here, but that was ridiculously close. That was like the best shot Just for Fun had taken a point in this match so far. 20,000 score difference.
Yeah,
I
they just
don't
could not
know.
keep it together in the second half.
Yeah, I don't know though, because as it's currently looking, Just for Fun is running out of comfort picks. Both hidden picks having been dealt with already. Trust Me, I'm Korean needs 3 more points to take up the win in this tournament. It's looking very one-sided, unfortunately. So there was a tourney going on. Yeah, it's been ongoing for like a few weeks already. Sadly, you missed out, but if you want to follow and check out the upcoming tournaments that we are going to be hosting, then definitely go ahead and do that on Twitch. Probably the social platform we do update the most. And we've reached 50 viewers as well, so welcome to everybody. Hope you're enjoying your time here. I am definitely enjoying it. Even though it's looking very one-sided now. I mean, Just for Fun, it's pulling off some great plays as well. As we wait for Trust Me, I'm Korean's pick being next up. I mean, at this point, if I were in Trust Me, I'm Korean's shoes, I would just go for some hard rock. Looking at it, they are way more comfortable on hard rock compared to Just for Fun. They're just better at speed picks in general, and there is some speed picks in the hard rock section, like Can Do. I mean, you could also consider something like Genryu Kaiko being like way more of a consistency pick, but still, it's pretty rapid. But no, it's gonna be something entirely different. It's gonna be double time, Mann gegen Mann. Why this song? Well, the spacings in this song would be pretty wide, I would say. Being a combat map, low AR as well. It's not as rapid as some of the other double time picks. It's not like the fruits are falling at ridiculous speed, but it's more like the accuracy that you need to hold on to for the entirety of the map, as well as the spacings, as I already said. And if you're literally implying like why this song specifically, Rammstein is good. Come on, man. Get your game up.
Yeah, it is pretty good.
As a German, I disapprove of the song. I mean, I'm Dutch, so I understand some of it as well. And I could pronounce it pretty alright too.
I understand none of it, but I like it.
American!
Yeah.
Spectator actually picking up Hidden this time around. I mean, he's the only one doing it in this lobby, but he's done it for most of the tournament. There's plenty of misses. I'm just missing most, though. 2 or 3 misses on his side, so it's got to go to Trust Me I'm Korean, the lead that is. Oh, Spectator with an unfortunate miss as well. Bolstering that lead from Trust Me. This is pretty close so far though. MJJ and Motion are both holding on to a tuna combo. Spec and Hyper struggling. Spec a little bit more. Oh, but that's a double miss. MJJ and Hyper. That's not going to help Just for Fun by any means. Motion is the only person left at combo cap.
Yeah, we're already halfway in with a pretty good lead for Trust Me I'm Korean.
I'm thinking that Spectator made a pretty grave mistake picking Hidden here. He's actually missing on very strange parts for the most of the time.
Well, I'd have to assume that Spectator is more comfortable playing with Hidden than without.
I mean, I would say that as well.
I mean, they were also focusing on the Hidden picks.
That is true, but I mean, the AR isn't like ridiculously high on this one. And the Hidden on reading on this one makes it quite a bit more difficult. As you can see, the way he misses lots of very conventional notes, whereas the other players miss more jumps and those kind of things. Hyper and MJJ are kind of struggling as well. Motion is finally going to drop his combo, but the damage has been done once again. MJJ,
yeah, there's no coming back from that.
Yeah, they can't do it. Can't seem to pull it off. An A for MJJ too. It's not looking good. It's looking very grim. Motion carried this one quite a bit, as you can see with his 8 misses, and actually having quite a high score compared to people like Hyper. I mean, Hyper and Spectator didn't even reach the combo cap a single time in this entire song, whereas MJJ did do it once, had very low accuracy and a lot of misses though, so it's not gonna like skyrocket his score. Motion did really well though, once again. And
it's Motion.
Yeah, it's Motion. I mean, Trust Me I'm Korean is looking very strong now. I'm very much doubting Just for Fun's capacities to be able to make a comeback here today. Are we gonna see a clean sweep in the grand final though? That will mean something entirely new. Haven't even seen that happen in the TWC. I mean, the TWC has Japan, right? Which is just way dominant over every single other team. And they lost one map.
Japan.
Yeah, I mean it's Japan, but they did lose one map in the grand final, which was the second to last map. But it did happen. So I'm hoping for Just for Fun to at least take up some of the honorable points. Code Crimson, is that gonna be a Just for Fun pick of all things?
Yes, it is.
Honestly, I don't know. Like, this one, again, is very fast-paced. Lots of left-rights that are being played at pretty high BPM. And in pretty rapid succession as well. Stairs. Some jumps towards the end as well.
I mean, with the way things are looking, they might just not care.
That might be the case, but, I mean...
So they're just going for it.
If I were in their shoes, I would maybe try and go for another double time in this scenario, but I guess that this is like the tactic that they locked into as they got into the match.
I don't think I'd ever want to play double time against Motion.
I mean, depends on the double time map, really. I mean, anything above 8 or 9 would be impossible for Spec and MGJ to win on, I think. But other maps, they might have an opportunity to take at least one win on. But Code Crimson, I wonder if that's one of them. I do hope so. But again, I think Hyper and Motion both have already FC'd this map once in their lifetimes, which is quite a bragging
first
right.
miss from Spectator.
Here comes the first left-right. Hyper with the first miss for Trust Me I'm Korean. Motion 2, and maybe this was actually the golden pick, but just for fun. I mean, this part is quite huge in this map.
Oh no!
Score. Oh, but MJJ is falling apart towards the end of those left-rights.
Yeah, and there goes their lead.
Motion now, again, almost a combo cap. He's reached it now. Hyper is trailing behind just a bit. Oh, that's very unfortunate though. Spectator MJ almost had it for a little while there, but the end just made them fatigue too much.
Yeah, they were doing really good, but then they just fell apart.
100k score difference now. There's still some map left, but Motion and Hyper would have to implode. Otherwise, there's literally no way for Spec and MJ to do anything here. And MJJ again missing. It's not looking good at all. I'm seeing very little chance for Just for Fun to do anything.
Yeah,
Look at
miss
Hyper's
from
combo.
Motion, but it's just not going to make a difference.
I mean, come on, what are you gonna do? This is too major of a difference at this point.
There's nothing you can do.
Oh! What?
What?
Wait.
What?
Could that be true? Could that be true? I'm checking out the multiplayer ring.
It is true.
Did he fail though? Like, maybe he recovered at the end. Sometimes the tournament client actually bugs out. We'll have to take a look at the community/matches here. See if that is indeed the case. But Motion did fail. He did. He didn't recover anymore at the end. So, just for fun, on the whim of destruction, taking at least a single point away from Trust Me.
They get a point by just passing.
Yeah, pretty much. They did it. So that's one. I mean, even though Motion is like probably one of the best, if not just the best player for maps like these, there's always chokes for every single pro, right? I mean, you can't FC everything anytime. So
Yeah, everyone has to mess up at some point.
everybody has their flaws, so that's the point for Just for Fun. I mean, I hope that's gonna at least make him a little bit happy and hopefully gonna bolster their mood a little bit. Try and continue and just try to maybe take up a few more points. Maybe trying to go for a comeback. I mean, it's the chance is just very slim for it to happen. I'm guessing like less than 5% chance, but whatever, miracles do happen sometimes. I mean, you can't scuff those up entirely.
And it looks like it might be just a little bit until the next pick.
Irenda seems very happy in the chat. That's Spectator's girlfriend as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, your boyfriend did it. Congratulations to you both. Wow. As we're saying that noob referee mistaked something, well, you're kicked from the team. Just kidding. Calm. But it's okay, the stream doesn't show multi-chat, you're welcome. Saving your ass. Shitty bitty announcer, I'm sorry. I mean, one of us is only just... I mean, Zach, it's
Just
like 5
blame
a.m.?
me, it's convenient.
It's like 6 a.m. over there. And I didn't expect
Almost.
to have to commentate this match either, so I wasn't really prepared. I mean, I'm sitting here with my pajamas on. No bottles of water left for me to drink out of. Of course the announcers are just pretty much shit. I mean, you can't, well, you can blame them. You can flame us, but you can understand it, hopefully. Right.
Just blame me, it's easy for everyone.
Did they pick any hidden maps? They actually picked 2 of them, and the other 2 were banned, so no more hidden picks left X going.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame.
Yeah, those being Firestorm and absolute gaff. Kind of a shame, I mean, Zach. Don't get personal now, please. Don't do it.
I'm just so sad.
Here we go. That's a normal map as far as I know. Yeah, it is. That's a long name. Chisana Koi Nota. Sense rock cover Razor's final event. Actually, a Razor Sharp map being picked in a tournament. Wow, that's a new one for me as well. I can remember Razor having had a map in the map pool for the CWC finals, and literally none of the matches had it being picked, which was kind of feels bad. But I mean, Razor hasn't.
No one wanted to do that, mostly because of the length of the map.
I mean, it was like 6 minutes, right?
I think it was over 6 minutes, yeah.
That's pretty crazy
No one
for a
wanted-
no-more pick. I mean, I don't think over 4 minutes is kind of iffy to put in a bracket other than the tiebreaker, but 6 minutes, eh.
It's rare to see anything over 5 minutes aside from the tiebreaker. In any pools.
Kinda. I mean, we have one pretty lengthy map in this map pool, being Gunri Kaiko. But that's still pretty feasible, I guess. Hyper with the first miss.
We'll just have to see if that makes a difference.
I mean, Spec and MJJ pull off a amazing comeback back in the finals too, or semi-finals it was actually, versus Pilates. They were trailing behind 5-2, and then they were still able to win that match. So, who knows? I'm not trying to give you too much false hope here at everyone, but I mean, again, you gotta hope for these miracles to happen to make it more exciting, right?
You
Right
never
now,
know what'll happen until it happens.
yeah, exactly. Right now, it's a slim lead for Trust Me I'm Korean of about 10,000 points. And this is a pretty stable map. There's not like a lot of absurd things happening here, yet at least.
Yeah, this is seems like it'll be more of a consistency battle.
Spec and MJ might have a pretty good shot at this one, if it's indeed a consistency battle. I mean, these 2 players are known for being very consistent on stuff that isn't like 19 stars, so. Also, hi Wesley, unbelievable to see you here as well. How was cycling? Biking, however you want to say it. Lanky is playing very well though, considering that he only just hopped into the match again, by the way. Very much respectable. I mean, he's probably keen on winning this match because this would be his first badge in 4 years again. He won the CWC in 2013, and since then he hasn't taken anything up. He's gonna choke on this part.
Line is not having fun there. We're still only about halfway through the map. Well, a little bit more.
I mean, that was unfortunate, but again, just for fun, it's not on dry land yet. There's plenty of map left over. Both players for just for fun holding on to their combos.
It's still such a small lead, though.
Only 20k. So any miss would Maybe turn it back over to Trust Me, I'm Korean. And there's a...
And there it is.
Yeah, Spectator actually missing multiple times, so that's going to decrease his score even more. It's looking like Trust Me, I'm Korean is going to take it over right at the end.
Yep, and there it goes.
Flickering
Oh!
slow, but line is going to
Line
fall up. So
missing.
again, we have an opportunity for Just for Fun to take up the second point here. The double miss there for Spectator. Line gonna level out. It's all about MJJ and Hyper now. MJJ being that ridiculously consistent player, very well known for his
Another miss from line, that might have just killed it.
It could be, but again, if there's like a very dense part and Spectator might miss it, then it could ruin it for Just for Fun.
Oh no!
With a miss, is it gonna give the lead back? No, it won't. 17,000 score difference, but that's a second point for Just for Fun.
That is 5-2 now. Can they actually come back?
This is the start of a comeback, at least, and that's something that we wanted to see. Everybody wanted to see, probably, except for Trust Me, I'm Korean. I mean, this scoreboard isn't looking as shabby as it did like 10 minutes ago, when Trust Me was clean sweeping Just for Fun, pretty much. Good job to Just for Fun for pulling this one off on a pick from Trust Me, I'm Korean too. So maybe they kind of recalibrated the tactics now. Hopefully they're going to pick wisely this time round. Maybe they will be able to pick up a third point too. Who knows?
If they want to win, though, they still have quite a long road ahead of them.
Definitely. I mean, even if they were to win this match, they would have to play again just to win this grand final, right? Because then the brackets would reset.
Yeah, so if they want to win, they're going to have to win a total of 12 more maps.
Yeah, it's pretty inhuman, but who knows? Who knows?
Oh boy, the next pick.
Eclipse
Parade DT.
I mean, this is something I would rather expect from MJJ and Spec. As I already implied.
They're the ones who picked it.
Mm-hmm. Motion switching up Line's position there. Fairly obvious, but... Sadly, Bile isn't able to make this match, by the way, so Spec and MJ have very little to switch out, actually, over here. I mean, they could maybe let their cat play or something, but they can't switch up the actual player names.
Yeah, it's always a huge shame when a player cannot make the match, especially when it's such an important one as the Grand Finals.
It's the one that determines who gets the badge. Yep. So as Fap Ninja said in the chat, this is a tad hard.
Just a tad.
Just a tad hard. As you can see, MJ with an early miss. Followed by Hyper W. The map is quite lengthy, so lots of space for developments to take place. Double miss again. MJJ and Hyper, Spec, and well, actually Motion missed too. I completely missed that one. Spec the only one left with a combo here. And they score different.
Oh, well, never mind.
Thanks.
I didn't even get to finish that sentence.
Uh-oh. Ruining your streaming experience every day. Zach and Saturn.
That's my job.
Spectators missing quite frequently. MJJ following it up, and I think the lead's gonna swap back to Trust Me I'm Korean here. Yeah, it's flickering, and there you have it. Only 1/3 in though, so there's still hope. They need to keep their concentration intact. That's probably the main thing, the main difficulty on this map for players of this caliber. There's another miss for Hyper, so that might switch up things, as you can see. Just for fun taking over the lead. It's very minimal though. Spec missing too. But I'm liking this way more than what we saw earlier on in the match. I mean, it went from 200k score differences to like 20k score differences. I'm very much liking this. Spectator not able to keep up. Oh, that's very painful, those misses of Spectators. Hyper is gonna miss it too, but it's not gonna matter as much.
Yeah, Motion and MJJ are both holding really strong though.
Here comes a miss from one of them. Not even, wow. Zach, you've changed.
I'm a changed man. But for how long?
It's pretty scary now, as there's only 1 forward left, and Just for Fun is still losing. Only 50,000, so it could still switch over. MJJ and Spectre will have to hold on to their current combos, though. There's no way that they are allowed to drop anything anymore.
Yeah, it's just not looking very likely.
Hype and Motion would both have to miss right towards the end for this to happen. It's going to be Spectator instead.
Yeah, that's the end of that.
I mean, there's a Motion miss at the end too, but it's not as grave as Spectators. It's not as grave as everything that happened before it. There's your 6th point for Trust Me I'm Korean approaching match point. Faf saying that this score of Motions would have been top 8. Only 2 misses. MJJ with only 3 as well. That was pretty cool to see. Spec and Hyper being the main bottlenecks for their consecutive teams there. Especially Spectator with that huge drop at the jumping section. That pretty much sealed the deal. But again, this is way better than the 200k score difference that we saw at the start of the match. And it actually feels like a competition. This might be the final map played for this match. Unless we get to see Tiebreaker Showcase as well, of course. But I proposed that to Azrael. I do hope he's gonna propose it to the players too.
Would be nice to see.
You know what I actually read in chat now, which is true. Coming from Line, there's no hard rock picks being picked at all. Has there been a single one, actually? I don't think so. I think there's been literally zero hard rock picks. Oh. Wow. So this is why I would like to change up the map pooling system for OC, but I mean, I'm just a small man. I can't do anything.
Nah, you're not small, man. You're big man Sarton.
I'm heavy. I mean, if you consider that being big, then yeah, there you have it.
I mean, in a sense. Looks like there's a decent amount of back and forth between Hyper and MJJ. I've yet to see another map picked, though.
I'm loving the Twitch activity as well, by the way, guys. Thanks for posting about DAT. on your timeline. I very much appreciate it. Love all of you. As we still wait for Trust Me I'm Korean's pick, what are they gonna take? They might just pull out the Hard Rock card right at the end. That will be crushing though, because...
Oh, and they did!
They did? Oh,
You just called it!
oh my god.
Genryu.
Genryu? Oh my! Of all maps, they take
no.
the longest map of the entire map pool.
Spectator
for, like,
does
the
not
Kyber.
seem to be happy right now.
I mean, he's done the Hard Rock hidden FC on this map, so Spectator shouldn't be too worried. Hmm?
He was actually the first person to do it, wasn't he?
Was he? I don't know, actually. I can't recall. I think it was,
I'm pretty sure
Could
Spectator
be,
was
yeah.
the first person
either
to do hidden
X-Gun or
hard rock.
Spectator. I mean, X-Gun is in the chat. Maybe you can fill us up on that one. Whether it was you or Spec. I'm gonna check it out.
I'm not 100% positive, but I believe XCOM had a hard rock only, and then Spectator beat it with hidden hard rock.
Could be. I'll check it out. Hold up. I mean, I have a laptop now, so I can literally just open up another client and not worry about myself dying. I love it. Let's see, in the global rankings, you have Spectator having done his FC on the 19th of April. That's my birthday, 2015.
Happy birthday.
Let's see, then you have 14 August for Hyper, 2017 for Bat, 2017 for Deceitful. Yeah, XCOM was actually later than Spectator. Spectator indeed was the first person to do it.
And with that, we are getting started.
Now, this is a heavyweight map for a tournament, guys. I should tell you that. I mean, it's not like the hardest map, but it's definitely one you have to be consistent on. It's long, it's tiring. It's not a pleasant experience by any means. Hyper there with the first miss.
And another one.
You were born in 2015, Raspberries is asking. Yeah, I was. I mean, this is pretty tricky. The upcoming 400 combo after this initial part is going to be a little bit easier. Everybody hitting that last jump as well. So this is where probably most players are going to be building up their combo. Then there's the intersect section right before the Kiai, which again is a pretty chokeable part. Do wonder how they are going to cope with it.
I would actually think that the slower parts in this might be a little bit more scary.
Maybe for Spectator, as he's again playing with hidden, so it's less easy to coordinate. But as for the other players, I don't know, like their skill level might just be able to do it. Well, there's nerves, of course, as well. You gotta keep that in mind too. There's nerves, and especially for just for fun being maybe the last map in this match. There's a miss for MDJ, double misses actually.
Yeah, the lead just went over to Trust Me I'm Korean.
And there's a Spectator miss. Oh!
It's not looking good for them now.
Yeah, Hyper's doing amazing after his initial hiccup. And then you have Motion too. Just a ridiculously strong stone wall pretty much that they are forming now. It's not over yet though, there's 50k score difference and you're only 1/3 into the map, so there's still plenty of stuff to happen. And oh no, MJJ is falling apart. Tons of misses.
We're only about halfway in.
That was weird though. I'm not quite sure what MJJ did there. I think it was nerfs. Motion is doing the same thing now. But again, MJJ's misses were more grave than Motion's. More in quantity too. Trust Me I'm Korean in the lead with about 60,000 points, and that's a pretty major lead at this point of the map. Also, hi Noah. Hope you're enjoying your time with these nice compliments you're receiving. But this might just be it. I mean, the ending is still pretty difficult. It's the longest of the choruses as well. Here we go. Early miss from Motion.
Ooh. Oh, and then more trouble from MJJ.
I mean, we're both at the edge of our seats probably, aren't we, Zach? Like, we want to say everything that's going on. Spectator not holding on to the combo. Hyper is doing amazingly, though, with its 2000 combo in tournament setting. Unbelievable. If Spectator and MJJ are not pulling up their stocks by any means, it's not happening for them. Score difference of about 100,000. Only a fail from either Motion or Hyper is going to save them today. And that's very difficult in this scenario.
Yeah, Hyper just doesn't care.
He's just cruising through the map like it's nothing. This is so difficult.
Well, he did play it quite a bit.
I mean, still, he probably hasn't played it for quite a while, and he suddenly has to do it after playing, like, what is it? 8 other maps? So it's not like you're too prepared for this situation. And there you probably have it. I'm having a feeling that, trust me, I'm Korean, is gonna be your champion for DAT. Taking up the win, 7-2, Motion and Hyper. Pull it off together with Line. GG, well played. Spectator and MJJ crushed by Hyper's dominance in this map. Motion also reaching over the 1 million score. That was
If only he
though.
didn't miss at the beginning.
So again, GG, well played to Trust Me I'm Korea. I'm trying to fix a tiebreaker showcase here, suggesting it to Azriel. I do hope that he's reading chat right now, or listening.
Or something.
Or anything, for that matter. But yeah, congratulations. Trust Me I'm Korean. Actually,
He is asking them right now, actually.
he's been having a very dominant tournament run, actually. Trust Me I'm Korean, that is. Only losing very few points. And they definitely deserved this one win. Congratulations. Spectator and MJJ also done very well. I mean, at the start of this match, it all looked like it was going to be a clean sweep, but they pulled up their stocks. They won twice in a row. And then the score differences got ever so closer.
They just could not hold up. Was a very good effort, regardless.
For a bit, so I'm allowing him to join. Okay, if I have to like move him into this chat, I probably have to. So I'm just waiting for him to join general, and then I can pull him in here. But yeah, this is the tiebreaker. We have to check through this school. This one is mapped by Azriel. Very difficult map too. Tests your consistency. There's some very speedy parts as well. It's all pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. Anyway, before you guys decide to leave because you're not interested in the tiebreaker showcase, stay tuned for a little bit longer. As you can read in the title, special announcement incoming after this tiebreaker. So,
And it'll definitely be worth it.
it's gonna be worth it. You're gonna like it. He didn't want to join voice, he actually wanted to join in playing. Well, I would have to restart the tournament client and would rather not do that. He's just gonna play, but it's not gonna show up on stream. But we might be able to see his score in the multiplayer lobby link. So yeah, reality check through the skill, level 20. Now, I don't know any of these, Undertale, right? Am I crazy? It's Undertale, right?
Yeah, this is Undertale.
Yeah, okay. I don't get any of these references. I've never played a game, so don't know what level 20 is. Maybe you have more information on that, Zach? You are a variety gamer.
I think level 20 is the cap. It's been a while.
Okay. I've been playing with Hard Rock. What a man.
Just hyper things.
Just hyper things. I mean, he's still considered to be one of the best Hard Rock players in the world, and he's definitely deserving of that title.
I mean, he definitely worked hard enough.
Calamity Fortune 9,000 times, I mean.
Yeah.
That's pretty much half my entire ranked play count. What are you gonna do? But yeah, as we're playing the map, I just want to give out some quick shout-outs, I guess. To all people that helped me with this tournament, all the organization and stuff. To all the referees, I think there's like 18 of them. Thank you for all the participation, especially in group stage, where we had a humongous amount of matches due to the 48 teams. I want to thank every single one of you, even though we had some rough times together, and sometimes we didn't get all along like too well, but it still all went well, and I think everybody had a pleasant enough experience. I hope everybody did anyway. So thank you for that help. To you, Zach, of course, thank you for joining me in this match too, for commentary. And to all the commentators who have helped throughout these many rounds that we've had, thank you for not getting too bored with this tournament. I mean, it's pretty difficult to keep up commentary for weeks on end. I can tell. You can probably tell as well, Zach. I mean, you've done it like plenty of times in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. So thank you to every
It's
single...
pretty rough.
Yeah. For the commentators. I want to give a special shout out to Shy as well for streaming some of the matches and the earlier stages of the tournament. That was very helpful, so thank you for all of that. Then again, of course, like a shout out to the map pickers too. A very big one that is. You've worked really hard on these map pools. There's been quite some heavy discussing going on there as well, sometimes leading to some pretty heavy talk. But in the end, we probably turned out to have some of the better map pools than any catch tournament. I'm very proud of the results anyway myself. Actually, you can just tell that out loud. I'm going to change the warm-up annotation, sure.
Yeah.
Does it fit? Yeah, it fits. Wow, perfect. Trust me, I'm creating wins. So yeah, again, congratulations to them. But again, map pickers, thank you for the amazing work that you've done. This finals map pool, the grand finals map pool, was beautiful too. Lots of good feedback from all players, so I'm very glad that you guys were the ones specifically helping out. And I'm definitely going to ask you again for upcoming projects, which we might reveal in the special announcement. Who knows? So yeah, and to everybody playing, of course, big shout out to you. Without you, we wouldn't have made 48 teams, and that's a beautiful amount, you know. It kind of brightens up my day as well as a tournament host to see so many people being interested. I mean, the catch community is a very small one, but I'm very glad that there's still people involved with the community, interested in participating, helping out, doing all sorts of stuff.
And one thing I'd like to say is, on behalf of everybody, both in the tournament and just helping out, is thank you for hosting such a good tournament.
It's alright. I mean, really the way we approached this tournament was like, yo, let's do a quick tournament before AXS. And that's pretty much how we approached it. We didn't even like take it all too serious up until we saw that so many people were interested. So I thank you for that comment of yours.
I mean, for how spur of the moment it was, you did a very good job managing it.
Ah, thank you, man. You're making me go all sentimental now. No, but seriously, I very much appreciate it that people like tournaments like these, and that's why I always will keep on hosting them, and that's why we are always busy improving Custom LOC. Hopefully, it's going to be the best tournament networking sites soon, TM. I mean, there was like a tournament podcast on Coffee Time yesterday, I was cringing for like the entire time because I was like, oh, I can do that better. We are busy with this big project, and I mean, in the meantime, we still want to do these cool catch tournaments. There's going to be a Taiko tournament actually incoming soon for Custom Malosis as well, by the way. Just want to say that to all Taiko players, if any of them are watching. So, yeah, lots of stuff incoming. And again, thank you very much for giving me that compliment. Very much appreciated.
Well deserved.
And that's gonna pretty much finish up the match then. 7-2 for Trust Me, I'm Korean. Congratulations. You've done it. You've played beautifully. Actually, I should have put on my full bar beforehand. That's a little mistake that I made. Oops. There you have full bar. Okay. Stream's not good. It's, again, I'm commentating and streaming at the same time. It's pretty difficult, I'm telling you. Alrighty then.
Yeah.
GG to Trust Me, I'm Korean. Taking this tournament just for fun, taking second place, and Nabi Oppa here, third place, which is beautiful as well. Sadly, they didn't show up in the finals match. They actually made a win by default happen. Sadly, some of the players weren't able to make it, but still, Nabi Oppa, very respectable tournament run as well. Again, thank you to everybody. Thank you for joining me now, Zach, today. I'm hoping that you guys enjoyed this tournament, and we'll be seeing you again soon. And here is for that special announcement I was talking about. Take care, guys. See you later.
Find and kill my dad. I hear the voice of you in my mind. So